So good morning dear cadets. So yesterday I have finished your chapter number 5. Okay. So all explanation part is over. Now this is the turn to complete the NCERT exercises. That is of chapter number 5, page number 44. Question also I am writing. The first question is, why do we need to separate the component of mixture? Give two examples. So just try to understand. We need to separate the components of mixture because we need to separate useful components from non-useful components. The first purpose is very clear. We want to separate the useful and non-useful components. That is the first reason. That is why we should go for the separation of substances from the mixture. Okay. Second one is, we want to separate two different but useful components. Okay. See, sometime in the mixture all components are useful only, but since they are together we can't use them. So we want to separate all the components which are useful for us. That is the second purpose. What is the third purpose? To remove impurities or harmful components. What is there? Sometime in the mixture, what is there? One component is useful, but other component is not useful. So we want to separate the impurity. Suppose in the mixture one component is useful, but other component is impurity. They are harmful or they are not useful. So to remove impurities or harmful components, we want to separate the components of mixture. Okay. So this is the purpose of separation of components of mixture. Now they asked write down two examples. So examples very easily we can write. Just see, at your home what is happening? Your mother is cooking pulses or not? So before cooking the pulses or rice, what is there? They are cleaning it or not? So separation of husk from pulses, or separation of pebbles, stones or some other impurities which are present in the rice and pulses. That is one of the application. Another one is, sometime whatever water we are drinking, do you think that is pure water only? Before reaching to our home, that has undergone to so many processes of separation. So what is there? Separation of impurities from water. Separation of impurities from water. So whatever impurities are there or whatever impurities are present in the water, that should be separated. Then only water will become potable water. Okay. So this is the answer of first question. Second question is, what is winnowing? Where is it used? Okay. So just try to understand. In the video also I have shown you, I have explained you also this one. Winnowing is nothing but a process of or method of separation of lighter and heavier components by blowing air. Okay. Try to understand. It is the process of separation of lighter and heavier components of mixture by wind or blowing air. Okay. So where it is used? Very simple. Farmers are using this one in their field. Try to understand. It is used by farmers to separate husk particle from grains. Just see. Grains are present in the stalk. Okay. They are present with the stalk, and some unwanted things are associated with the seeds. Okay. But those unwanted things, they are lighter. So when the farmers want to collect the seed only, so what they are doing? They are using the winnowing process. In winnowing, what is there? Along with the impurities or unwanted material, they put this one before the blowing air. So the lighter particle that will go away and heavier grains particle will be there itself. Okay. In this way separation is over. So in this way the answer of two questions I have completed. Now the question number third is, how will you separate husk or dirt particle from the given sample of pulses before cooking? So the question number third answer, just see. Just now I told you, sometime what is there? Rice, pulses, they contain husk or not. So what is there? Before cooking, those husk particles should separate from the pulses. So So what is there? Sedimentation and decantation technique can be used. Just try to understand. Take one pulse in the pot or utensil. Now add some amount of water and just stir it. So since husk is lighter, so they will be upper side, while the pulses, they are heavier, they will settle down. So after stirring it, you just leave it undisturbed for some period of time. Then what would be there? Husk particle will be collected above, and pulses, they are the heavier, they will be settled down. Now tilt the apparatus or utensil. So along with the stream of water, husk particle will go away or run away, and pulses will remain there. Just repeat the 2-3 times same process. Now your pulse will be free from husk. So how many processes you have utilized here? Sedimentation and decantation. In same way you can write also. If you are having difficulty in the writing the things, I will write also. So how will you separate husk or dirt particle from given sample of pulses before cooking? Okay, so already I have explained you, we can separate husk or dirt particle from given sample of pulses before cooking by using sedimentation and decantation method. Same process I explained you. Entire pulse should be taken in one utensil. Okay, add some amount of water. Then what would be there? Stir it. After stirring, what is there? Since husk particles are lighter, they will be collected at the top, while pulse particles, they are heavy, so they will settle at the bottom. After some time, just you tilt it, so the husk particle will come out from the stream of water, and pulses will be remain in the utensil. If same process is repeated time and again, you will get the pulse which are free from the husk. Another question is, what is sieving and where it is used? Okay, so what is sieving, where it is used? Now here I will write the question and will explain. If time permit, will write the answer. Otherwise you try hard to write. What is sieving? Question number 4. What is sieving? What is sieving? Where it is used? So just try to understand. Sieving is also method of separation of components of mixture. In sieving process, mixture is taken in the sieve. Okay, and it means in the sieve, what is there? Small holes are there, pores are there. So if in the component of mixture small particles are there, they will be passed through the small holes or pores, and bigger particle will remain in the sieve only. So sieving is the method of separation of components of mixture in which fine particles pass through the small holes of sieve, while bigger particle will remain in the sieve only. And where it is used? So it is basically used in the flour mill. Second one, in the construction site, what is there? They want to separate the pebbles and stone from sand. So at the construction site also the big sieve is there, and entire sand they are throwing upon that one. So when they throw, bigger particle will come this side, and very fine particle, that is sand, will pass through it. So I hope that you can write this one. If you are unable to write, so tomorrow I will write their answer also. And today I taught you 3 questions. So just you try hard to complete those 3 questions. And remaining thing, tomorrow I will try hard to complete. So not only those exercises, whatever exercise are there, tomorrow definitely I will complete all those exercises. So here I will explain, don't worry. First you write sieving is the method separation of components of mixture in which fine particle pass through small pores of sieve, while bigger particle remains in the sieve only. Okay, now used here I am writing this side. After this one you just see in the flour mill. Second one, in construction site for the separation of stones and pebbles from sand. Okay, so these 4 questions you complete today. Tomorrow remaining question I will write. Okay, thank you. I hope that everything is visible to you.